He's right at home in the dozer. He loves to run dozer. Take this spruce too. Hey Brad, you like your trailer? This is my project for today. I guess I'm going to help Dad. My sister's hay bale spears are bent. I didn't videotape any of it, but we used the high lift jack, I don't know what you guys call it, to jack them apart, and then I used the sledgehammer to wail on those things to straighten them back out. Now we're going to pry on it to try to twist it back into place. We'll hook up that side, and I think we'll stick this under something and try to lift. Oh, well, I'm sweating now. Swinging the sledgehammer. I think we got it pretty straight, except for that. That's good. That one prong is bent down. Can't tell. Trying to straighten that left one out. Nothing a big sledgehammer and a jack and some Powerade can't handle. Trying to fix some ruts. I never got any video of it yesterday, but Jeff took off one of these covers, plates, off of here, and he snapped off, well, you can see that one, that one, that one, that one, and he must have snapped off this one too, and maybe that one. They wouldn't come out. And a machine that's only a couple years old, you wouldn't have thought they'd come out that hard. And I think he drilled and drilled and drilled and ended up retapping those two. And I told him, well, geez, I'll just weld a nut to them and screw them out, because that's what I do, even when they're flush or a little below flush. But I ended up doing that technique, welding a washer, then welding a nut to the washer, and I snapped it off. I ended up finally getting all four of them, but I had to heat and heat and heat them to get them out. So I guess I failed. No, I shouldn't say. Well, I failed 18 times, because it took me 22 times to get these 4 bolts out. I'd never seen little 3/8 bolts stuck so bad, but they were. Well, I missed it last week. I wasn't here. I was at the dentist, and you see all these hoses and pipes? John Deere actually did an update on the hose or pipes on top of that boom. And you can see how they go up and they bend down and they make that loop instead. Apparently before they were having hose trouble up top. So they redesigned it. And that's the design they came up with. And there's the leftover hoses and pipes. They think they improved it. I'm not convinced yet. We didn't have any trouble with it, so I would have been fine leaving it the way it was. But. Well, Cookie's Services, our custom paint just got delivered. Mack Blue, it says on there. This is a Mack and it's blue. Should work. Let's see how talented I am if I can do this. Kind of a, how are you going to be able to tell if that matches or not? Unless I go up here or something, huh? Actually, it does look a lot better, doesn't it? Much gooder. Yeah, I think it's a whole lot closer. Just judging by where I blended it in there. just for comparisons. This is a door latch, door handle out of our blue Mack that I painted last year. It's just a lighter blue, I guess. Pretty close to the same color blue. Had a leaking politician underneath the cab of the, a leaking airbag for the air ride on this blue Mack. So Dean took that out. Had to use the smoke wrench. Screw. Can't believe air's not coming out of that. Just happened to notice that. I just brought it outside. I just realized I never took the tape off. The air horns and the, well, whatever. So if you stand way back here, it doesn't look like it matches too bad. Well, you can see the difference in the two blue Macks here. The one I painted last year. I don't know how close to get here so you can see how bad it actually matches. It's not horrible, but I think I'm going to give up. That's as close as I think I'm going to get. So I was going to do a comparison of the duplicator truck bed coating stuff. I went to spray and it did just that little right there, and now it won't spray. Not impressed. All right, let's try the duplicolor bed armor. I shook it. Okay, at least this stuff sprays, or it did. Boy, it doesn't want to spray very well, does it? But it stinks too. This is the battery box on the chipper.
Nothing.
Spiffing. Yeah. Alright, we messed with it a little bit. Now it seems to be, well, it was working. Again, not impressed.
Over.
Well, you got it working again. What did you do?
I pulled the lid up like you did, or the
spray thing?
Yeah.
So it's, whoo! Wow, that's some potent stuff.
Well, which one do you want to use? Isn't that a good year?
06 Blue is getting a couple of new shoes. Dean likes to sweat once in a while. Had a bulge on the sidewall. Could have showed you, but it was like a bulge in here, and so it needed to be replaced. And we didn't have a tire that would match up in good height, so we're just going to put two new ones on there and save the outside one to see if it'll match up with a future flat tire situation. I inadvertently got the bead blaster on camera. So the fan fell down. That blade isn't supposed to be like that. That's what a blade's supposed to look like. Not like this. It fell off its perch. Well, I finally got around to putting some kind of paint or coating on this mud flap on this Mack, and I used that bed liner spray. That'll probably work out pretty well, huh? That rotten Jason, you jinxed me. You were telling me about the other YouTube bloggers and all the trouble they were having with their cutters. We'll call them cutters. And I said, oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, the Timbco doesn't have any trouble. Like, yep, just had some. That final drive is full of hydraulic oil, which means I have a leak somewhere. It's either going past the drive motor or the spring brake in there. There's a hydraulically released brake in there. And it's starting to rain. Anyway, I'm gonna pull that motor. I'm gonna try and figure out where my leak's at. Okay, so we're draining it again. Yesterday you guys took like 5 gallons out of it?
Yep.
See how blue that is? That should be 50 weight transmission oil or gear oil. And it's blue. It's my Smurf hydraulic oil. My Maxtron THF synthetic. I've got the drive motor pretty much unhooked, except for the high-low range.
Are you going to carry that in the shop? Want me to clean off a spot for it on the bench there somewhere?
Alright, so Spiff lifted this out with one hand.
Of course I can.
See part of the seal sticking out there? If anybody's looking for a good used seal, I got one on my...
What was that account?
Half price.
Half price. Wait till Black Friday. Ouch. That's what it looks like in there. I guess that's a real good indicator, huh? That the seal is shot. It's running right out. Just sitting on the tailgate.
So, isn't that special?
Smoke signals.
Hey, how are you? Hey,
I think we found our leak.
You think?
Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.